Hi everybody, this is Dave and I'm going to do a short tutorial video on how to make a Google slide presentation and how to embed it into your Wix site. If you like my t-shirt, it's very old. It's actually a long sleeve t-shirt. It says, not all who wander are lost. You may remember from last year we did some poems and there was J.R.R. Tolkien, Oxford professor who wrote The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and The Silmarillion. Um, and he had a poem called All That Is Gold Does Not Glitter, in which he wrote, All that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. From the ashes a fire shall be woken, a light from the shadows shall spring, renewed shall be blade that was broken, the crownless again shall be king. I always loved Not all those who wander are lost as a line. The idea that just going around to many places doesn't mean that you are without direction. Sometimes you're wandering for the sake of wandering. I used to have it on another t-shirt many years ago, 2 universities ago. So anyways, what I want to do is make presentation slides about some of the idioms we learned. And we got a list of 9 idioms over 3 videos in last class. So let's take a look at some of these. Like we can choose, oops. It's funny how Google Docs can be a little bit jumpy when it's embedded. It might just be my Mac, but let me. Oh, and now my computer fan is going because it's hot, because I'm putting it on a pillow. It's not breathing so nicely. Okay, so for example, hopefully it's not going to disappear on me again. I'm just going to copy these. Actually, I'll probably lose the A if I do it that way. So if I go like this, maybe I'll get it all. And then I'm going to go to my drive, and I'm going to go to the New button, and I'm going to go to Google Slides. And it brings up a slide very much like PowerPoint or what's the Mac one? Oh gosh, I can't remember. It's Keynote. Keynote. But if you go back here, it'll actually give you a couple of options, which I didn't take right away. If you hover on this, it'll allow you to go from a template. And another choice you could do, other than just having a blank one, is choose one that has a specific background or setup. So maybe I'll do that for fun. I'll choose a simple one, your big idea. Ooh, that fan is loud. Okay, so it is a template, so we have to get rid of the placeholding text. Oh wow, there's lots of slides in this template. The good thing about doing an empty template is it's just one slide. You can see there are no other slides here, so I only want to do maybe 4 slides. Wow, look at all these. It's kind of interesting. Huh. Ooh, I like this template. I'm going to use this. Okay. So I'm going to change this to some idioms for EAE, listening and speaking. Okay. By Dave. Hold on. Okay. And let me see. This one. Nah, I don't need that. I'll delete that. This one. Oh, this is good because there's 3 bullet points and we have 3 idioms. So, wonder what happens if I just paste. I think it's going to screw it up. Yeah, it screws it up. But if I want to keep this really nice highlighting, I should do it one at a time then. So, if I go back to instead of taking them all, I just take one and go out of the picture. And I think if I just paste it, it'll get rid of the really nice orange, yeah, and have the yellow highlighting. But if I put paste without formatting, yeah, it puts it in the same format that we have in the template. So I can just go, actually I can probably put both and then fix it. So if I go here and paste without formatting, no, I think doing one at a time is probably less rigmarole. Okay. So they gave us a definition in the video. You can find a definition from the internet as well. But out of the picture basically means to be out of a situation, relationship, etc. A slap on the wrist is a small punishment. Sometimes it is used to emphasize when punishment is too small for an offense committed. Okay? And benefit of the doubt is, how do I describe benefit of the doubt? Basically, belief in someone without proof, without clear proof. Belief in someone's claim or a claim about something or someone without clear proof. Often because of past trust. I'm going to run out of space. Worthy. That can't be how you spell worthiness. It's got to be. There we go. Okay, and let me see. Maybe I don't need this choose your approach. That'll give me more space. Boom. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. And then I could give an example out of the picture. So, should I keep the white and orange, or just go with all white? So yeah, I'll go like this. Because my mother and grandfather quarreled, he was out of the picture. And I want it to go white again, so I'm just going to put this here. During my childhood, and this will be a clear. Okay. So let me see. This should be able to be moved. We don't need to put a tip, but just because this is here, I'll add a little tip. Okay, so that is one. And then we could do, the next one would be slap on the wrist. So rather than go into a completely different one, we could do let's see, we don't really need that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Although it would be really cool if we did it this way and we had like a picture of someone's grandfather to explain it. Let me see. Like in this case, we could use this picture. So instead of slap on the wrist, let's do benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. You know, something like that. Benefit of the doubt. When everyone at school thought that John had stolen Gary's bicycle, Gary gave him the benefit of the doubt and didn't believe it. That act of trust saved their friendship. So you usually use it in a case when something sort of bad happens um, or negative happens, and someone could be blamed for it or accused of something because of it, and you don't blame or accuse them because either you're a trusting person or for some reason you want to trust them, possibly because they have been very trustworthy in the past. Okay, something like that. Okay, so this is just an example. I just did two. I didn't do slap on the wrist. Get rid of this one. Keep that one. Delete, 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 delete. Wow, these are all nice slides and would be very interesting for a slideshow. But this is just a practice example one. So if we click on share and anyone can comment and then copy link and done. Then if I go to my Wix page, not my Wix page, I'm sorry, to the wix.com URL and go to my editor in which I can edit my Wix page, then I can add this in an embedded page. Okay, so if I go to select and edit, wow, my computer's so loud now. Might have to completely redo this video. Hope not. Edit site. It's going really slowly. Even as I'm looking out the window at the middle distance to the corner of my eye, I can still see the Wix icon struggling to load the page. Sorry about that. When you edit a video, you can cut that out, but I'm just going to leave it in to save time, so please just fast forward through it. Go. So you should make a new page and embed just as you did with your vocabulary journal and your daily blog. But I'm going to add it under a special section for tutorials. And then when this video is made, when this video is finished and rendered and uploaded, I will put it on that tutorials page as well. So I go to my menus and I go to tutorials, which I've had set up for a while and haven't put a single thing here. And remember, now I can press add. And let me see, there should be a way that I don't have to hit more. Let me just, it's definitely not page, it's not text, it's not vector or shape. Would it be interactive? It is not interactive. Button, box, strip, lists, video, music, nope. Social, nope. 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 Come on, come on. Nope. Nope. Light boxes are interesting. Never used them very much though. I'm so sure once I found a way there without going to more. But if you go down to more and then you click embed a site, and then so in this case, let's see what happens. That's could be bigger, I think. Okay, and let's see what happens when I publish. And view site. My website, it takes a while for the menu to load. Okay, tutorials. So here you can see the slides. Okay, and let's see what happens when I hit present. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it takes it on the big screen, and you can flip through it like this. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to choose 3 of the idioms. We have 9 to choose from, and please define them. Don't exactly choose mine, and don't exactly choose what was provided in the video or you find on the internet. Try to come up with your own definitions, and then come up with your own original sentences. You don't have to come up with a tip if you want, but if you do, that would be really cool. Okay, so that is that. Please make Google Slides and embed them in a fresh page on your website. Let's call the fresh page, what shall we call the fresh page? Let's call the fresh page Slides. That's easy enough. Okay, thank you everyone. Sorry I'm a bit sleepy. I might have a bit of a cold, and I definitely didn't sleep as much as I wanted to, but I hope that you could understand my video. Thank you. Not all who wander are lost.